What is pareve and how does it relate to kosher dairy? Imagine a world where foods can be enjoyed with both meat and dairy meals without any worries. That's where pareve foods come into play, making kosher living a bit easier and more flexible. Pareve is a category of kosher foods that are considered neutral because they contain no meat or dairy ingredients. This means they can be eaten alongside either meat or dairy meals without breaking any kosher laws. Think of fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, fish that are kosher species, eggs, and even water and salt. These are all examples of pareve foods. In the context of kosher dairy products, pareve is especially important because kosher law strictly forbids mixing meat and dairy. If a food is pareve, it contains no dairy, so it can be safely combined with dairy meals. For example, a pareve cake can be eaten after a meat meal without waiting the usual period required between eating meat and dairy. This makes meal planning and preparation much simpler. Kosher certification agencies clearly label pareve products, often with symbols like O pareve or just O without any meat or dairy symbols. This label guarantees the product has no meat or dairy ingredients and was processed on equipment that has not come into contact with either. This separation is essential to keep kosher laws intact. Practically, pareve foods give people more options in their kitchens. You can prepare meals that mix neutral foods with either meat or dairy without concern. This flexibility helps maintain the separation of meat and dairy, which is a core principle of kosher practice. It also means you can enjoy a wide variety of foods without needing to worry about accidental mixing. In summary, pareve is the neutral kosher category that bridges the gap between meat and dairy. It includes foods that contain no meat or dairy ingredients and can be eaten with either, supporting the main idea of keeping meat and dairy separate. This makes kosher shopping and cooking more straightforward and allows for more diverse meal options.